Hey everyone, today I am taking a look at the Best Today guide. This is, I think, relatively new. I think this came out sometime this year. I don't remember where I heard about it. I heard it mentioned offhand somewhere, and I went and I Googled it, and I kept thinking it was called The Best Day Ever, but that's not what it is. It's the Best Today guide. It is not meant to be a planner, from what I read on the website, that you can use it as a planner. It is meant to be like a workbook that takes you through 14 weeks, I believe, of prompts to help you have the best today you can, I guess. It's from a Black-owned business. The woman who created it is named Shantae Grant. And apparently she has membership courses and shit like that. So I'm curious about it. I have been kind of looking at goal planners and stuff, and I'm continuing to do so. So this is an interesting one. It is not set up like a fancy schmancy planner. It does have a plastic coil, but the cover is just a coated piece of cardstock. It's got that kind of soft matte coating on it. The outside says Best Today Guide with the trademark and this kind of greens. And then the back also has the kind of soft matte laminated coating. It's not hard like an Erin Condren laminated. It's just coated paper. And these came with it. Is this Best Today guide. It's like a getting started situation that tells you to read through how to use it, complete the getting started pages, and start your first week. Okay. And then a Today is Yours postcard that's already stamped. That's super cute. And then a rightnowroutine.com, which is a card to send you to another website, it looks like. All right, so the first page looks just like the cover. And then it says, join the Best Day to the Best Today. I can't even fucking say this shit. Join the Best Today community. Information there with the copyrights. And then it says Best Today guide created by Shantae Grant. For a guide that feels like a workbook, not like a fancy planner, the paper is really thick. Did she tell you? I don't think I even looked to see if it had information on the paper or not. It doesn't have a lot of information on what it's made of, but I don't think that's the focus. With a lot of planner companies, we really want to know what our planner is made of, but this seems like it's geared towards something else. So this gives you the information about it. It says the Best Today process. Preview your upcoming week before the week begins. We recommend doing this on Sunday. Plan every day the night before and begin each day with the Best Today morning practice. My best, my behaviors, my future. And some more information to read through. And then how to use your Best Today guide. Preview your week. Plan your day the night before. Begin each day with the Best Today morning practice. So according to their frequently asked questions website, this is not a planner in the sense that it doesn't have a monthly calendar. It does have weekly stuff, and it is undated, but it's not a planner. You can use it alongside a traditional planner or use it in lieu of a planner. It also said about journaling that if you have a journaling practice, their recommendation is either use this, just use this for your journaling practice, or use this in the mornings and use your regular journal at night. Just throwing that in there because I'm trying to fit this in to where it belongs in the pantheon of planners that I know about. All right, so let's get started. What do you want? So this is visualizing your future. What won't get you there? So you're supposed to prune the stuff that you don't want in your life. And then what are the most important things? So it's prioritizing. And what's in your way? Call out self-destructive behaviors. And then let's get started. What does your best look like? How do you want to show up each day? And I could be wrong about this. Correct me if I'm wrong if you know more about this than I do. But I feel like the way that this is at least setting you up is to think the Powersheets want you to focus on what's important to set your goals for the year and then set your goals for, smaller parts of the year, like quarterly or whatever, monthly. This seems to be more like, okay, figure out what's important and then let what's important guide your day-to-day decisions and your week-to-week decisions. So it almost feels like a similar idea, but on a different scale. This seems much more granular during the day, and the Powersheet seems much more overview. I could be wrong about this, though. So let's look more into it so I'm not talking out of my ass. Is this the start of a week? Let's find out. Yes. Okay, so this is the start of a week. Clear your mind. Before you preview your upcoming week, take a moment to clear your mind. Use this page as you wish. Below are a few questions that may prompt you, but use this space as you need. Are there any items in your no more distractions box? If so, this is a good time to bring those here and address them as needed. What are the things weighing on your mind today? Is there something you want to encourage or say thank you to this week? Is there anything you can cancel or unsubscribe to that is not directly connected to what matters most in this season of your life? Your best today begins with previewing your week before it begins. So this gives you a chance to like maybe brain dump and shit. Preview my upcoming week. Week of blank. This week I am primarily focused on, by Friday I will have, and then it gives you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And so it's got the work week and then the weekend separate from each other. At least every single day has a box. But again, this assumes you work a regular Monday through Friday job, or you treat your week as Monday through Friday with Saturday and Sunday as your weekend rather than your weekend being flexible. Insert my rant on that here. So this is appointments, meetings, calls, and deadlines, all for in here. And then no more distractions. As ideas and thoughts arise in your mind throughout the week, put them here so that they do not remain in your head as distractions. Resolve each item at the end of the day or at the end of the week. So I'm assuming when they say, because they don't want you to preview your upcoming week before you do this, are there any items in your no more distractions box? I'm assuming that that would have been from the previous week. So like if you put stuff here, then when you reach the next week, that's the box you would come back to, is the assumption I'm making. So you kind of look at your week as a whole here based on like what you have to do. Where do you have to go? What do you have to finish? Blah, 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 blah. And then you get into your daily stuff. And it looks like you get 2 pages per day. That's actually pretty epic, all things considered. My daily plan, nighttime. My best today, daytime. So it looks like this is what you fill out the night before. Maybe you fill this out as well, I guess. Okay, let's check. Because remember they did say you're supposed to do your daily stuff the night before. My daily plan, nighttime. So when you're going to get up, rise time, the date, your morning routine, what are you going to do for your mental and emotional health today? What will I do for my physical health today? By the end of the day, I will have blank results and outcomes, and you have a whole bunch. And then you have like an empty box for whatever. And then over here, my best today, daytime, for that same day. And then when you go to bed, what does my best look like today? What are the self-destructing things I do that I need to avoid today? My vision for the future, and one thing I'm doing today that progresses me towards my vision for the future. So going off of what I read in the instructions, my assumption is what you are supposed to do is fill this out the night before for the upcoming day. And then you fill this out in the morning for the upcoming day. Like how they said doing your daily journaling practice in the morning, that would be this. And then this is like planning for the day ahead. So like this gets like this kind of, if you think about like when we read Good Morning, Good Life for the book club, how she's talking about doing something like morning pages or journaling in the morning. This is like emptying your mind in the morning, whereas this is setting your day up for success. That seems to be kind of the method to this situation. And so it looks like these are the same every single day. Much like with the Good Morning, Good Life planner, I am actually really excited that this isn't full of a bunch of random quotes or quotes from the person who invented this, because that would have been a perfect opportunity to add random inspirational quotes here, and there aren't any. Hell yeah. So this says you are creating good habits. So it does look like they change what gets said on this clear your mind. Day by day, you are creating stepping stones to the future you desire. I actually kind of like this because this feels like encouragement that's relevant to what you're doing. Like if you do this every single day, you are building good habits. So maybe it repeats, I don't know. But like it seems like there are a little bit of encouragement at the bottom of your clear mind. This continues for 14 weeks straight. And then when you reach the end, your best today looks so good on you. Time to start a new guide. Look how far you've come. Congratulations, sis. Share your experiences and successes in our online community. So that's what this is. It looks like it's a daily practice to make your day the best ever. There are a lot of principles around this that I super can get down on. Like the idea of planning your day the night before so that you kind of know what you're walking into, but having like a journaling thing in the morning. I really like that. I like thinking about your day in these terms. And you also get a full one of these for every single day of the week, including the weekends. I like that there's 2 pages worth here, and it gives you room to really like stretch your mind. I also kind of like that it's a limited amount of room to look at your upcoming week. If it was a full week spread, you might be tempted to like cram pack it. This is interesting to me. You know, it's funny. I was considering using the Good Morning, Good Life planner as like my way to kind of check my goals. it's something I'm thinking about for next year, because if I do go full bullet journal for next year, I want something where I can kind of sticker it and have a little fun with it while I'm using it. But this actually might be something better for me. I don't know. It's interesting. I think this is an interesting guide. I feel like there is just enough guidance to get you going, but that you need to be self-motivated enough to get going. I don't feel like there's a lot of hand-holding here. I feel like, okay, you do a little bit of thinking and then get going, and you better fucking want to do this because it requires you to like put the effort in. Whereas I feel, not that the Powersheets don't expect you to have the effort, but I feel like the Powersheets kind of hold your hand a little bit more through it, offer you a little bit more structure up front. I feel like something like this could be redundant with the Powersheets or really helpful with something like the Powersheets, depending on the way you look at it. I'm not going to paper test it. I've said this before in previous reviews of the Powersheets. When it comes to a goal planner type thing like this, where you're not, this is actually meant to be more like a workbook than a fancy book, although I'm not saying planners can't be workbooks as well, whatever. But this paper is hella thick. This is really nice quality, cover and coil notwithstanding. This is a very nice quality workbook. If I got this at like a work retreat, I would be impressed. The point I'm making is that I could see this being either really helpful or a waste of money, depending on how much you want to actually put into it. I feel like this is one of those things that could be intensely helpful for somebody or super fucking waste of money, useless for somebody. And it depends. So I can't tell you whether or not this is something you might want to use. And I'm not sure if it's something I might want to use. I feel like the idea of it is really great, but it might be a lot of writing for me when I'm trying to simplify. I'm not sure yet. I did not say up front that the price is $40, which is pricey, very pricey for a 14-week workbook. And when I first saw it with the matte cover and the plastic coil, I was like, $40? Really? But the paper is really nice, so at least I can see that. So it's pricey. However, it's interesting. So I'm not sure. I'm kind of perplexed by this. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I might come back to this. You may see this again on my channel. I may give it away. It's undated, thankfully. So either I'll give it away or I'm going to use it. I haven't decided yet. So for now, Best Today Guide, I'm going to give you a solid, because that's all I got for you. I'd love to hear from you in the comments, other planners or books or whatever you want me to take a look at. Let me know for reviews. I'm starting to look a lot at goal setting stuff for the next year. So recommendations are always welcome. Please take care of yourselves. Make sure you have a plan to vote in the next upcoming couple of weeks. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, my dudes, peace out.